So, Laurie, you've had some pain in your very low back and along your coccyx at the end, the tip of the spine all the way, and a lot of the organs and other functions around there were also quite painful. You've been taking some oral analgesics and opioids, and that had helped you somewhat, but it didn't really knock down the pain except for the time that it would be effective. So it was 2 days ago, and we decided to do some advanced microcurrent on that area, and this is the second therapy that you've had. So describe perhaps the type of sensation and feelings and discomfort that you were having, and then what happened after the first session, and then how do you feel right now? Because we just did a similar duplication of that initial. And by the way, that initial therapy was, as it was today, it was using a single probe, and it was extending down from the lumbosacral area and covered mostly vertically between the sacrum and the coccyx in what was referred to as the sacrococcygeal region of the lower back. So that's where I spent about 25 minutes using the probe to distribute the microcurrent into that particular tissue, and it was real easy just to go up and down and back and forth at that point. We went down as low as perhaps the mid portion of the coccyx, just so people get an idea where the probe's being used.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the pain in that area in the coccyx was non-stop, excruciating, unending pain 24/7. And when, after the treatment, not only did the pain go away in that area, but it also, some of the numbing and tingling sensations that I was getting around my hips also dissipated. And it remained that way for 2 to 3 days until we did this second treatment today.
And today, after this particular treatment, what do you feel right now, or what kind of change was there, if any?
I feel much less pain in the rectal area, a lot less pressure, and also reduced pain in the hips. I would never have been able to lie down this long on this hip. So I was just noticing that I could do that without pain.
And you said also that you had numbness as one of the characteristics of your discomfort. And has that changed or migrated as we expect some things to do?
That did not migrate. It just started to disappear on the left side.
And at the same time, as I recall, you're still using the analgesics, the narcotics, as you've been instructed, but it seems that they may be, a little more effective in their job as well, given that we're reducing some of the baseline
Yes,
discomfort?
actually, with some very hardcore pain meds, I'd get maybe an hour or 2 of relief. And now I'm getting many hours, 4, 6 hours of relief, enough to sleep. And
Right. So you've been sleeping on one side for a little while
Yes.
because of the left shoulder that we talked about before. So show us again. We spent about 15 or so minutes just working this out. And so what was it before?
So I could not move it.
And it was painful
I
even
couldn't
without
even
movement?
hold a cup of water or anything with it.
And you said it was aching here in the front portion, right? Down in there. And so what we did is we used a probe to deposit the charge through the electrode of the probe, the microcurrent, and we used this as the reference point. So the microcurrent was going up and down the entire arm, and that's rather than just localizing it to the shoulder. And we've got some good results, I think.
Very good.
So we'll check in a couple of days and see how you're doing.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.